Hello, everyone. This is Joseph, Chief Editor of Livin Magazine. We are here on Livin TV today with Caterina Han, our special contributor for China and the Chinese community. Thank you, Caterina, for joining us.
Thank you, Joseph, for having me.
Our pleasure. Caterina is our contributor. She's a writer, influencer, and author of an upcoming book. And the reason why we are here is because what urged us was what we saw happening basically in media, entertainment, and in society. Something that really concerned us because, especially comparing what's happening with the coronavirus crisis to what we have seen in other emergency, we haven't seen none of it. And recently we had the case of the bushfires in Australia, where immediately the international community showed support. The topic was trending on social media, and again we had the support of the basically establishment. We haven't seen none of this when it comes to the coronavirus crisis in China.
Yeah, exactly. Especially here, we talk about human beings, and plus at this very special time, given that this coronavirus happened right before and during Chinese New Year, the biggest celebration in China for overseas Chinese globally. This is a time for people travel, for hundreds of millions of people travel back to their hometown, whether it's to reunion with their family members, relatives, or travel abroad to entertain themselves, to enjoy themselves. So
an event that we said basically is 4th of July, Christmas, and Thanksgiving combined.
Yeah.
And in a time where family were supposed to reunite, instead they basically got stuck or isolated, and not even knowing the fate of their siblings and beloved.
Yeah, not only they've been forced to restrict and move around themselves, but also they cannot celebrate like the usual things that you do during family big celebration, like go to shopping or go to a movie theater, go to the mall and see your friends. None of them is restricted.
And what is even more concerning is not only we have this lack of solidarity, but a lack of compassion and understanding. Instead of relating to the tragedy of these families, we saw, especially in media, superficiality, the chance they took to basically push their own narrative, politics, or against China, or for whatever other reason, as well as we saw in society. We saw the signs in Japan not allowing Chinese customers inside their stores, Uber drivers not allowing Asian customers in their cars. And ultimately, what really was baffling is that, especially the companies, the huge corporations who have this massive interest in China, who have huge factories and plants, thousands, hundreds of thousands of workers, no sign of support, solidarity, or help.
Yeah, I mean, this tragedy affect a number of different industries, like automobile. As you might know, Wuhan is in central China, is the manufacturing hub for automobiles, and travel and tourism. And China is the biggest outbound international travel market. So all those people in the travel business rely on Chinese consumers to shop for entertainment. They are being hugely impacted. The fashion industry, we learned that, by the way, fashion industry, China is now the biggest fashion market. So we already learned.
Not only in purchasing luxury products, but in manufacturing them. So there are designers who are concerned about their next collection for fall and winter. Other companies like Starbucks close half of their stores. Apple maybe has to discontinue the production of the Apple 11 and 11 Pro.
Yeah. So it's this is time for people in the supply industry. It's a huge disruption, and so.
Raw materials, we said, right? If the plants and factories stop producing, then they don't buy oil. They don't buy other raw materials.
Right. Oh, by the way, remember the just recently signed U.S.-China trade agreement if all the factory been forced to close down and people cannot return back to the
Yeah.
work, how can Chinese business fulfill their commitment to serve American farmers? All these
Exactly.
agricultural products.
So instead of indulging in controversies and in the superficial information, we should show support, compassion, and understanding towards our Chinese friends. So hopefully you like this video, so you will share it. Remember to subscribe our channel, to follow us, and turn on notifications. We're going to make another segment about the role of media. So thank you for watching, and see you soon.